Alright, how's it folks, and welcome back to the 5th episode of my Hogwarts Let's Play, where we continue straight where we left off last time. We're gonna go have a little chat with Professor Fig, based on the Owl Post he sent us.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Seems to be playing significantly smoother than previously done. Oh, hello.
Revelio.
To gain entrance to the Ravenclaw common room, one must solve a rather esoteric riddle using logic and reasoning posed by the Eagle Doorknocker. And we level 10. I spoke too soon. Ish. Definitely spoke too soon. Oh well. You'll just have to deal with it. Probably any patches come out that can sort it out. Yeah. Ah, this is not good. Jesus. You were doing so fine earlier.
Revelio.
Let's try this one out.
Lumos.
Okay, so it seems to be near a little mural opening. Fancy ass opening.
Off on another adventure, are we?
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Just now, lassie.
Revelio.
Okay, was not expecting that. Guess we can look for it another time. Alright, I forgot to change back into my Hogwarts clothes. So let's do that. Oh, that's for witches, I think. Oh, it might be here. Yeah, there it is.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Lumos. Revelio.
Saber Brow. Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts. A 5th year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black, headmaster.
Revelio.
Alright, let's see what he has to offer us.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
There's another one of them big chests. Okay, let's go take this
Lumos.
moth down to its portrait now. If I can remember where that portrait was. Drop it further down. Alright. Yes, we ran past her.
Soul, help me.
Is it up here?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I
I think garlic has that venom.
I just came from there. Bit of a maze, this castle. It is that dog cat thing. Don't know what it is.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Yes, yes.
Might some kind soul help
Oh,
me?
shush.
If only a new student.
Ah, here it is. That was unnecessarily longer than it needed to be. Okay, let's go see Professor Hecat and learn some more magic now.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My Gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with Gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Not much of a socialite, that one, is she? Okay, let's see what's going on with them.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's Gobstones.
Are there something there?
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's Gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
But it's always so noisy in the pond.
Okay, it's up there on the rafter.
Accio!
Sorted. Let's keep picking them up.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's Gobstones.
Yes, yes, I know what I'm looking for. Divination Tower? Imagine climbing this class every day. You're no. No, go back up. Okay.
Revelio.
Palmistry model. The standing model of a hand is demarcated to help students in the practice of palmistry. Depending upon the angle at which this model is read, it either has a considerable lifeline or is likely to die in fortnight. Of course. And I picked up a Wicked World potion as well. Another one of them statue things. Muda Unai. Under Professor Black's direction, it is my honor as Deputy Headmistress to offer you the position of Divination Professor at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We are thrilled at the prospect of having you join our distinguished faculty. Please inform us of your intentions as soon as possible. I eagerly await your response. Almost regards, Professor Matilda Weasley. Okay, so this is where Atsa's mom works. There she is. Think? Probably. So I have to go back down. If it's up here somewhere. Nope, gonna have to go back down.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's Gobstones.
Oh, there it is.
Accio!
Should have looked up before climbing the stairs. Oh well, we saw the divination class.
I've always said that travel broadens the...
Yes, I'm sure you did. Wait. Where's this one?
Lumos.
So quite a dark room. Green walls.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's Gobstones.
Go? That was quick. Oh, there's a statue.
Levioso!
Need to go up. Like how the staircase falls. Come do that one, another time. Is it not up these stairs?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh, these ones maybe.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's Gobstones.
Yes, this is big.
Revelio!
Oh, it's troll armor, not giant armor. This unusual suit of armor was crafted for a troll. That it has survived at all is astonishing, since trolls do not ordinarily wear armor and would understandably be prone to smashing it in confusion or anger. Oh, there it is.
Accio!
Okay, one more Gobstone to pick up. Looks like a trophy room.
Revelio!
Goblet of Fire casket. The Goblet of Fire rests within this ancient jewel-encrusted chest. The goblet has served as a means for selecting champions for the Tri-Wizard tournament since the contest's establishment in the late 13th century. Okay. Now going back. Ah, yeah, it's over here. This room contains a house cup, Quidditch trophies, Julie trophies, and other awards given at the school. Students who step out of line can be found polishing the silver here by hand as a reminder of the value of hard work. Yeah, didn't Filch like doing detentions for students here? Hogwarts Herbology Award. In recognition of exemplary skill in the field of herbology, Hogwarts bestows a special award upon 7th year Hufflepuff Mirabelle Garlick. From Madrex to Mister and Bubitubers to Bouncing Bulbs, her work with Flora has exceeded all expectations. That's a big trophy. Just trying to find the last Gobstone now. Where it may be.
Revelio!
Ah, there it is.
Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's Gobstones. I should go and see her.
Is this armor for House Elf?
Revelio!
It is! This set of armor for House Elf is rumored to have been made by a cruel wizard who wanted his elf to protect him in battle. Happily, the wizard was too dense to realize that armor could, in fact, be considered clothing. The moment the elf donned it, he disapparated right out of it and never to be seen again. Well done, elf. Cuffed school row.
Revelio!
Oh, there's over here. Oh, centaur armor, maybe? Yep. This unique set of armor was created as a misguided peace offering to a centaur leader. The gift was spurned and the messenger shot through the leg with an arrow. The armor itself, battered with hoof marks, was later recovered and refurbished. Maybe they don't like wearing armor. It's
How nice to see you, my young
fast
friend.
travel back to where she was. Okay, I was in the library annex. Let's go with Central Hall. Give this girl her Gobstones back. And then we'll go learn a new spell. Seems to be playing better now than it was earlier for some odd reason. Honestly confusing, the performance of this game.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my Gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your Gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my Gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my Gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Got a new wand handle. But it does seem like that girl doesn't really understand why people don't like her. Let's get that critics page before we talk to our professor.
Revelio.
Hebridean Black Skeleton. This large dragon skeleton that has a defense against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hecat after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
We've got to go Julian again. And complete a round of spell combination practice with Lucian.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Okay. So we essentially have to go to the Julian then. Hopefully it doesn't lag as badly as the first time we did it. Or attempted it more like. Because that was basically a slideshow. It's definitely much more playable now than earlier. Yeah. Having said that, it just starts stuttering again. But that's P's favorite bathroom. Let's remember that. Let me put on my new piece of gear that I got before I go to the Dueling Club. Might have better stats. Yeah, it does. but I'm gonna change the appearance back to the fancier version. And then put the hood up for a change of pace. Got new one handles. Nope. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Let's go with that one now. Okay, hooded boy, let's... Hang on, there's a page here.
Revelio.
Lachlan the Lanky. This statue depicts the wizard Lachlan the Lanky, a tall, slender wizard who appears quite proud of himself. For what precisely, no one knows. Why is there a statue of him?
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian, I know.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Let's do it.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Break through violet shields with 4 spells like the summoning charm Accio. Target lock lets you track enemies without aiming. Okay.
Protego! Stupefy!
And it's a laggy mess.
There goes my ranger. Stupefy! Stupefy!
Oh, that's better.
Stupefy! Protego!
Shy away now.
Lumos!
Levioso.
Stupefy! Come on! Stupefy!
Levioso.
Stupefy!
Act like a winner.
That's all you've got?
Yo, it's just bouncing all over the place.
You're better than that! Levioso!
Yo, beating these poor children.
Protego! Stupefy!
There we go.
Some big hits that round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the Gobstones, so to speak.
Okay, what else did I need to do? Complete a round of spell combination practice. Okay.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Okay, so Accio followed by 4 consecutive basic attacks.
Accio!
There we go. And then
Nicely done.
Leviosa by 4 basic.
Levioso!
Sorted.
Good one!
Levioso! Accio!
There we go.
That's it! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Did feel like we were bullying the poor kid.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Well, that's what happens when you enter a tournament.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Probably. Okay, let's fast travel back to Hecat. That was Library Annex. Good. To Central Hall again. Can figure out where to run from there quite easy.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Alright. So an Incendio. There we go. Okay, so go spell selection.
Good work.
To use a spell item is first added to your spell set, add Incendio now. Hover over Incendio, hold right trigger, tap the corresponding face button. I'll probably replace it with Repairer. Yeah, I can always swap that back out when I need to use it because that's very situational. Okay, so there's still quite a few number of spells I need to learn.
Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Oh, there.
Incendio!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
I like the cooldown animation when he tries to cast again. Okay, so now we go back to...
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
I agree. I have to get back to Professor Fig now. That we've done a little side mission in.
Ah, there you are.
I was waiting for you.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Hey, hey, hey. Seems they're making sure that you don't like Professor
Sebastian mentioned
Headmaster
sneaking
Black.
into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
I feel like this should be a critic stage there, but oh well. Let's go up. It looks like there's another side quest.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Okay. So it seems to be courtyard. That's a transfiguration courtyard. Through that door. Up through there to get to past the Rhino statue. And then cast Accio on a portrait with a snowy house in it, in the forest, I guess. Give that a try.
You can't
Go
imagine
further
how
down.
inconvenient travel was before.
Kinda wish that flu lady didn't speak every time you ran past her. Okay, now where's that Rhino thing there? Okay, so here's the Rhino statue.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Okay. And then was Transfiguration Courtyard. Through the door behind the statue.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
I'll speak to you later. Now,
This stairwell looks promising.
it's another one of those portraits.
I've learned almost
Yes, it's this painting.
This looks like the portrait from the map.
across.
And where's the treasure?
Here.
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
That is cool. That is legitimately cool. I like that.
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Authentic historian's uniform. Let's put that on. That looks pretty cool. Let's put his foot down now though.
If anyone needs help,
Lumos.
Okay, this one is near the Sphinx that I have yet to see, so don't know where that would be. Yeah, let's just go back to...
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything alright?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well?
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
First go back to... Return to Arthur. Oh Jesus, side quests are popping up all over the place now.
Oh, I remember that day. Yes, in Greenhouse 3.
Yes. You'd hidden
What have you learned?
over at the far end.
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
And I dare you to prove me wrong. You saw that first year with the engorged head.
What is this chase? Ooh. White lost quite badly there. Okay, I think I'll probably leave this episode here and then continue from here in the next one. Have a great day, guys, and cheers for now.